In this tutorial, we are going to see how to set a JDBC connectivity. For this one, we require to install a connector called jar file. So for this one, you need to copy this URL called dev.mysql.com slash download slash connector slash jfile. Copy this URL. Just go into the browser and paste this link. Then you're going to navigate to community downloads. Don't go with the home page, just click on archives where you can find out that some product version, and you can able to see the warnings. Just ignore this warning, don't go for this latest version. Then you need to select an operating system Windows, but I cannot see that one operating system. Just choose a platform independent. Then you can get the two files called a jar archives and zip file. Just click on the zip file download. After downloading, just open this respective folder. Then you can see that this jar file. Now this you need to extract this file. So I'm going to extract this one. That's it, that we downloaded the connector file. You can see that there is a mysql connector java. Now coming back, so we install the connector file, but how to set a class path? Before setting the class path, make sure that this file you need to copy and paste in the java folder. So what I'm doing, i'm copying this folder I'm copying this folder and I'm opening that C drive. In the C drive, go for the program files. In the program file, find out where is Java. In Java, you can find JDK and JRE. Click on JRE. In JRE, you find the library folder, lib folder. In the lib, there is a extension folder called ext. Open it, where all executable jar files will present in extension. Just paste this one. It will ask the permission to administrator. Just click on continue. This file is created. So we are downloaded successfully. Now we are pasted in the extension library. Now we need to set a class path. For this one, copy this path. Now this PC computer, right click, then go for the properties to set an environment variable. We'll get a system information like this one. Now click on that in a advanced system setting, where you can check the environment variable folder. Click environment variable. Now here we need to create a path. For this one, you have to create a new, and the variable name you have to write as a class path. Then paste that link, and this is extension up to that library folder. So now go back that extension. We need to paste this what is called connector. Just right click it here, right click, copy, and go back. Click on slash connector.jar jar file. So this is that setting the class path, and you again the program file JRE, the lib extension, you can find this jar file. Okay, now click on OK, then click on OK, click on OK. That's it, that we have set the class path successfully in that connector. Then we have to test that class path successfully set it or not. Then you can type that java p space com.mysql.jdbc driver. This is a command to test that class path is set as successful or not. For this one, open the command line. Then you can type this path, or you can paste it, java p space coms.mysql.jdbc driver. Just click on, then we will get that one, this message. Public class called com.mysql jdb extended. So successfully now we are set the class path. So now going back, we installed connector, then we set that class path. Now we set the test path. Now we have to write a Java program that we have already having a database name called employee. It has to print in that console. Let's write a Java program to do this one. Before going for writing a Java program, sometimes we can expect a class not found. So to how to resolve the class not found exception. So we written everything set a class path. So one time you have to remember that, go for this piece environment variable, click on the properties. Then you check an environment advanced setting and environmental variable class path. If I click on edit, you will get like this one. So it should not, sometimes if you get an error called could not find in any class file, and this, if I click on edit, okay, if I click on edit, you can see that the field is it's a box type. So if getting an error, how to resolve is just go semicolon dot semicolon, you have to paste it, click OK, then click OK. Now once again open that environment variable, and if I click on edit, you will appear like this one. Before you can see the difference, and after you can see the difference. If you're getting environment variable like this one, then the damn sure that your class path of JDBC is successful. Now what I will do, I'm going for the G drive and this Java programs. Okay, I'm going to create a node of file, okay, to test that I want to fetch that database. For this one, you have to create a notepad. Open your notepad. I'm going to create a class name, and the class name should be you can write any class name. I'm taking a test as a class name. So for this one, the class should be an access specifier, should be public to access anywhere. Then I'm going to write a main method called public static void main the string args. uh, then afterwards uh, we need to create a connection, okay, for this connection. So I want to import a library called import java dot sql dot star. That's it, it will going to import all this thing. And now what I'll do here, I will write a connection. So it's a command connection. I'm taking that connection equal to initially I'm taking a null as a connection, empty connection. Now if anything happen like a exception occurs, then I'm going to keep a try and block. Okay, in the try block, I'm checking that the file class file we written, right, what is called com.mysql.jdbc. For this one, I'm checking that class dot for name. Then I'm checking that com dot mysql dot driver called cj jdbc dot driver. I'm checking whether this driver is available or not in this one connection. If the connection available, so I'm taking this variable connection, right. Now copy this, I'm pasting here, okay, and this connection has to get a driver manager dot get connection, and this connection should be capital C, is a case sensitive. Then we are requesting the URL from JDBC, then mysql colon // localhost, and we taken the port number is a 3306, the default port, and we created a database name called DB. In this database we want to access it. Then the username I given as a root, someone will get Tiger and Scott, and the password I was given to my connectivities database is root. Okay, then afterwards, after creating a connection, now checking this class, first I written that this JDBC driver is present. Then if present, then I'm going to for the connection of this one. Then I'm going to exclude the statement, and the statement should be as capital, or you can write statement as a variable name. Then this statement is going to get a connection to create. So we taken this is a connection, right? connection. In the connection dot, it is going to create statement. Now that we have to go for the result set, and I'm taking that variable name called result set. Then this result set, what will do, it will get the query going to execute. So result is a variable name, result set is equal to, we are given that statement at stmt statement. It will go to execute that query, and the query is that we created name called employee table, right? So click right select star from table name called employee. Then it has to print every time. Like then we created a connection, then we are executing the query called select star from employee table. Now it's time for take a integer type called code. Then I will take a string type. Okay, and the string type is nothing but ename. Okay. Now using while loop, it has to iterate that this query. So select set dot next. Once it will check the next condition. Okay. In this next condition, we taken a variable called code, right? That code will get, or you simply instead of taking code, you can take employee number also, no problem. So in the employee number, in the code employee number, I'm going to fetch the result set. So this result set, copy this result set dot get. I'm going to SQL database now. Just type desk employee, description of employee, so employee number, right? Now results are get, which is a type of integer of we given as employee number in this one. Then I given that ename. Okay, ename equal to same result dot set. It will again get that of string type, which is a ename. Okay, there is a trim command which is going to trim that data. Okay, then afterwards I'm going to print with help of system dot out dot print new line. First what I'll do, I will create an employee number. So I will write employee number. It will print employee number in a double quotation plus I will call e number now. Then I will concatenate that e number with e name. Then this e name, it is going to print that e name of this variable. So to get a, if you don't confuse here, uh, that's why I am taking this employee name. It will print employee name. and this ename will come from this variable called ename string type, which is going to fetch from that trim. Okay, then after we close it, after that we open the connection, right? Just after that we need to close the connection. Use the result dot close the connection. Then you have to close the statement also. So we take an stmt statement dot close the statement. So we have to close the result set. So we connection statement, we have to close the result set. Then we close it, then we have to close the connection also. So this connection also we have to close it. So we taking connection. That's it. So now we created this one. Now for this one I need to save for in the D drive Java programs. I need to save the file name called test.java file we created. Okay, you can see that the file name and that class name should be same. Now we have to check how many we done. So we started the try, we need to close that catch also. So we started while loop, while started here, closed here. Before that we have to close the try block. Done. Then I'm taking the spaces now here. Okay, then after try block we need to use for the catch block. Okay, the catch block is going to talk up an exception. So if an exception occur, then it will call an exception, and this exception I'm going to print this exception. So system.order println, copy this exception, then it has to print that which type of an exception. Okay, then close this exception. Then this one we started, we opened. Okay, save this file. Now we return the program. Just open that command line. Okay, the Java program. Then from here onwards type the command. Now to run this file, javac space filename dot java. Okay, it's saying something is missing because of this one. Okay, open that file. Yes, we have missed something. Paste this one, we have to post here. Okay, and that's it. Again we'll check. It's one more error called string. Okay, go here, update as capital S. Okay, now come back, compile it. Yes, now execute this code, java test. Now it's getting a connection. Employee number is 1, the employee name is Ram. Okay, so we got employee numbers also. Now here we need to add some spaces here while getting employee number here. Okay, for this I'm giving one more space here. Again compile. So we got employee number 1 and employee name Ram, and check that connection also. Employee name, select start from employee. Okay, we got it right. Now if I want to print that what is called something called job also, yes, you can add some more field here. For this one again I want to create a string name called job. So here same thing, you have to get an id, trim it, paste this query here, then you can call eJob. Okay, employee job, and you have to fetch that From a database we return what is that? job job. So fetch the job. Here again concatenate plus double quotation employee job, then give a space, then print job is a variable name, paste it. Now go for the command line. Now again compile. It asking some semicolon missing, right? Yes. Here just we need to add a semicolon here. Okay, go back, compile. It is not finding that job because we written job here. Okay, save it, compile. Let's go back. We written job small j. Okay, it's written j. You have to check the spelling because the case sends to here. That's it. Now clear the screen, then type java test. Now you can see the result. That's it. The connection between the JDBC is done. So coming back, we created it how to set a JDBC, then how to install connectivity file. So first you have to go to this URL, download that zip file, then extract it and paste in that Java folder. In the Java JDK, in that you will find that it's called JRE. In that one, go for the lib folder, extension folder, you have to paste it and you need to set a class path. Then make sure that after setting class path, you have to use that semicolon dot semicolon, otherwise that you will get an exception that class main class not found. Then after you need to see that class path is testing that, then you can go for the writing this skill program with the Java. That's it. Thank you.